Hey juicy besties, welcome back to Celeb Juices, where we sip on the most unpredictable celebrity drama straight from Hollywood's glass house. If you love dissecting pop culture chaos, don't forget to subscribe and help us hit that 1000 juicers milestone. Today's juice. Hailey Bieber's alleged shade toward Selena Gomez has spiraled into one of the strangest PR turnarounds we've seen all year, and the internet's not buying her side of the story. From Wall Street Journal quotes being taken out of context, to TMZ suddenly defending Hailey, this feud has taken a twist no one expected. But here's where it gets wild. Fans think Hailey's team is quietly manipulating the narrative behind the scenes. So what really happened? Did TMZ just get played, or is Hailey fighting back after getting caught in yet another Selena shade scandal? Stay tuned, because what we uncovered might change how you see this entire feud. The quote that lit the match: it all started when Hailey Bieber's Wall Street Journal magazine interview dropped. On paper, it was supposed to be a calm, business-forward piece about her Rhode skincare brand. But one quote changed everything. When asked about competition, Hailey said, "I think there's space for everybody. I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by." At first glance, that might sound harmless. But context is everything, and the internet instantly took it as a subtle jab at Selena Gomez, founder of Rare Beauty, one of Rhode's biggest competitors at Sephora. Fans flooded Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram saying things like, "Hailey just called Selena uninspiring," and "she'll never stop comparing herself." Then came the twist. TMZ published an article claiming that Hailey never shaded Selena at all, and that everyone, including themselves, got it wrong. They said Hailey's quote wasn't about Selena, but about other skincare brands sold at Sephora. TMZ even doubled down, saying sources close to Hailey confirmed she wasn't talking about the singer-actress. That's when things started getting weird. Because if TMZ got it wrong, why would Hailey's team feel the need to reach out and correct it so quickly? Fans call out the damage control. Juicy besties, let's be real, fans weren't buying TMZ's correction. One comment that went viral said, "TMZ doesn't randomly clarify unless someone calls them." This screams PR damage control. And that's what's making this story feel off. Normally, if a celebrity interview is misinterpreted, they might post a clarification on their own page or ignore it altogether. But this time, TMZ suddenly swooped in to clear the air, almost like they were handed a script. It didn't help that the Wall Street Journal interview itself included a very telling line. When the interviewer asked Hailey whether she felt competitive with Selena's brand, her publicist reportedly interrupted, telling her not to answer. Then, Hailey added, "It's always annoying being pitted against other people. I didn't ask for that." Now, here's where things don't add up. TMZ insists that her response wasn't about Selena, but the Wall Street Journal made it sound like it was. So, what changed between publication and TMZ's version of events? Did Hailey's team pressure the outlets to rewrite the narrative, or did the Wall Street Journal really take things out of context? This is where public perception starts to spiral. Fans think Hailey's team might be panicking about her image. After years of being accused of copying Selena or competing for validation, this might have been her breaking point. But if she really didn't mean shade, why not let it go? Why risk looking even more guilty by calling TMZ to fix it? What do you think, juicy besties? Do you believe Hailey was genuinely misquoted? Or did her team try to rewrite history after seeing fan backlash? The PR nightmare. This isn't the first time Hailey's been accused of throwing subliminal shade at Selena. In fact, their names have been tied together since before Hailey even married Justin Bieber. Every public move Hailey makes, a hairstyle, an Instagram caption, a product launch, ends up compared to Selena's. It's almost like they're in an invisible competition that neither woman can fully escape. So when Hailey says things like, "I don't feel competitive with people who don't inspire me," it immediately triggers old wounds in the fandom. And while TMZ's article tried to end the speculation, it might have backfired. Because now people are asking, if Hailey's team really wanted peace, why involve a gossip outlet? One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. The moment Hailey's PR calls TMZ, she confirms the guilt she's denying. There's even speculation that Hailey might have personally requested the correction to stop potential fallout before the upcoming Rhode launch. Remember, This is peak holiday season, the time when every celebrity brand wants to go viral for the right reasons, not the wrong ones. But fans think her overreaction turned a small spark into another internet wildfire. Inside sources and inconsistencies. Here's the most interesting part, the wording of TMZ's update. They wrote that sources connected to Hailey told them she was talking about other brands at Sephora. That phrasing, sources connected, usually means the tip came directly from someone on her team. So even though TMZ presented it like they were clarifying on their own, this was likely a controlled PR cleanup operation. What's even more suspicious is that the Wall Street Journal didn't retract or re-edit their interview. Their version of events is still live, and still reads like Hailey was interrupted by her publicist during a question involving comparisons to Selena. Which means the supposed context that TMZ described doesn't even match what's on record. And that's why fans say the whole thing looks manufactured. It's not just about one misunderstood quote anymore, it's about credibility. Has Hailey reached the point where her reputation is so fragile that every comment becomes a crisis? Or is the media deliberately twisting her words to feed the never-ending Selena versus Hailey narrative that keeps both names trending? Either way, it's working, because the feud is once again dominating headlines. Hailey's silent struggle. It's easy to forget that Hailey's been under constant social media scrutiny since her marriage to Justin. Every look, laugh, or slip of the tongue becomes a new talking point. And yet, she keeps saying she doesn't want the comparisons, but keeps getting pulled back into them. Behind the scenes, industry insiders say Hailey's team has been desperately trying to rebrand her image, from being the girl tied to Justin and Selena to a standalone businesswoman and influencer. But every controversy brings that plan crashing down. Whether it's Eyebrowgate, podcast comments, or now this interview, the internet won't let her start fresh. Selena, on the other hand, has stayed relatively silent. She's focusing on her mental health brand Wonderman, her relationship with Benny Blanco, and her upcoming projects. That silence only makes Hailey's overreactions stand out even more. Which raises another question, does Selena even need to respond anymore? Or is Hailey creating her own narrative by accident? Fan theories and future fallout online. Fans are split into two camps. Team Selena believes Hailey still harbors jealousy and resentment from years of public comparison, and that her latest quote was passive-aggressive shade disguised as confidence. Meanwhile, Team Hailey insists that people are reading too much into her words, saying she's just trying to exist without being tied to Selena every time she opens her mouth. But even neutral fans admit that the way TMZ jumped in feels suspicious. Some even claim this might be the start of a larger PR campaign, one designed to shift Hailey's image before 2026, when Rhode is rumored to expand globally. If that's true, then this clarification could be the soft launch of Hailey's redemption tour. But redemption can't come if people don't believe your honesty, and right now, the internet sees panic, not peace. So juicy besties, what's your take? Did Hailey's team really call TMZ to clean up her mess, or did the media twist her words once again for clicks? The unwritten ending. Here's the truth, the Hailey versus Selena storyline will probably never end, because it's not just two women anymore. It's an ecosystem. Media outlets make money off it. Fans build communities around it. And both women's brands benefit from the constant spotlight, whether they admit it or not. But when every interview turns into a crisis, and every headline needs a clarification, you have to ask, who's really winning here? Hailey might be fighting to prove she's her own person, but in the process, she keeps proving that Selena's name still controls the narrative. And until Hailey finds a way to completely disconnect, not just in words but in energy, this feud will keep resurfacing, no matter how many times TMZ tries to fix it. So what do you think, juicers? Is this all just clever PR chess, or did Hailey accidentally expose how deep the rivalry still runs? Sound off in the comments. Team Selena or Team Hailey, and tell me what you think really happened behind closed doors. And before you go, check out our latest deep dive, Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber's secret feud, the clues everyone missed. You don't want to miss how this connects to Justin Bieber's upcoming project and why fans think the drama is far from over. Until next time, stay hydrated, stay curious, and keep it juicy.